We will talk about potato, its health effects, and let's start with boiled and mashed potatoes. Generally, they considered as safe and healthier forms of potato, but let's start and let's see what we know about them. According to meta-analysis, the people who eat one medium-sized potato a day have increased risk of diabetes around 18% and increased risk of hypertension around 12%. And it's in case if you eat mashed potato or boiled potato. So even healthiest forms of potatoes is harmful for our health. And now let's say worst scenario is French fries. If person eats French fries, it increases risk of mortality 17%. So this person who eats regularly French fries have 17% higher chance to death, 15% higher risk of cardiovascular disease, 18% increased risk of diabetes, and 22% increased risk of cancers, especially colorectal cancer and endometrial cancer and other cancers also. So we can say that French fries is not only harmful for our body, it's catastrophe for our body. And now let's say about home fried potato. Some people think that home fried potato is healthier form and is better, but it's almost same as French fries, slightly better of course, but it also increases risk of cancer, increased risk of obesity, diabetes. So eating more than once home fried potato increase important health risks, and it's better if you mention that if person eats more than once a week. Now let's explain why potato is so bad for our health. First and most important is glycemic index. It has very high glycemic index. For example, French fries and chips have almost 100 glycemic index, and boiled potato has 75 glycemic index, which is still very high. And what means glycemic index? It means how fast it rises blood glucose level. And potato very fast increases blood glucose level. It causes glucose spikes, and glucose spikes is very bad for our health because it causes insulin secretion. Insulin causes low blood glucose level and drop of blood glucose level, and you have craving here. You eat more to increase blood glucose level again, and after this you get more and more calories, and it causes obesity, it causes insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, increased inflammation in the body, it increases risk of cancers, increases risk of cardiovascular health. So we can say that high glycemic index is trigger for vicious cycle of insulin resistance, obesity, and diabetes and other complications. So high glycemic index of potato is very harmful. Second, and also very important harmful effect of potato is acrylamide formation. What it means? Potato contains starch. When starch is heated in high temperature, it forms acrylamide, and acrylamide is strong carcinogen. It increases risk of cancer. Acrylamide increases risk of colorectal cancer by 30%. It's very important and high number. So if person regularly eats fried potato, he also eats acrylamide, and acrylamide increases colorectal cancer by 30%. And this acrylamide formation is directly correlated with cooking temperature. The higher temperature, the more acrylamide, and the browner and crisping potato means more acrylamide. So if you try to fry your potato more and becomes brown, it means that you accumulating more and more acrylamide. And also, if you love crispy foods, not only potato but also in bread and other bakery products, there is acrylamide, but in potato there is high number of acrylamides. That's the difference. And how we can protect ourselves from acrylamide formation: it's lower the baking or frying temperature from 190 degrees Celsius to 170, for example, or maybe lower, 160 also possible. It lowers acrylamide formation. Of course, there still will be acrylamide. You will not have illusion that you can zero acrylamide formation. It's impossible in case of potato, but you can decrease this percentage. And soaking in water is also important method. It means you can soaking potato slices in the water maybe for 30 seconds before cooking, before frying, or before baking. The more you soak, the better. For example, 2 hours is best. And soaking is really effective because it decreases acrylamide formation by 50%. So it's a really effective method. Of course, it's better if you don't eat potato at all, but if you still eat, it's better to soak in the water before cooking. And third component is composition. Composition of potato is not very healthy. And why? Because it has low dietary fibers, only 1.6 grams per 100 grams, and it's considered very low dietary fiber because vegetable considered healthy and considered healthier if it contains at least 6 grams of dietary fiber, and potato contains only 2. And potato has also high calories compared to other vegetables. Boiled potato has no high calorie, actually it's 84, but French fries contains 360 calories per 100 gram. It's very high calories, especially if you consider high glycemic index. Even 84 is high calories if you consider such high glycemic index. And at last, we can say about aldehyde formation. Aldehyde formation is independent problem here because it is created by oils, not directly by potato, but by oils we cooking our potato in. Especially when oil hits its smoke temperature or smoke point, it forms aldehydes. For example, sunflower oil, if you frying your potato in sunflower oil, it generates lots of aldehydes which are carcinogenic also. So fried potatoes or French fries are full of carcinogens. That's why we should avoid them. And what is alternative? Of course, there is some oil which have higher smoking temperature, higher smoking point, like canola oils, avocado oils, but they still form aldehydes. And anyway, it's better to avoid fried potato. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your watching. If you like my videos, please thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye for now.